estheticians ask me questions as well. The question that I get asked is, how do you increase your income as a waxer? Well, I don't consider myself just a waxer. I am an entrepreneur. So I'm not just waxing people, I am building a brand. And that's how estheticians have to look at themselves as an entrepreneur and not just a waxer. And I'm trying to build an empire. So not only am I waxing, I'm doing facials, and then I'm doing vajacials, and then I'm doing body contouring, and then I'm doing wood therapy. I'm doing multiple things that increases my income in one place, as well as selling my products. And of course, I want to brand my products under my brand. I don't want to sell another brand here. And I would not go cheap on my products because I feel like I'm a luxury brand. So that's how I'm going to price my products. So I have my services and I have my products, and that's how I make more money. Do I offer classes is another question that I do get. It's very difficult doing wax classes because I've invested so much money in different classes and I've always paid exactly how much they asked for. Whether it was mink lashes classes that costed $900, teeth whitening courses that costed $3,000, bartender school that costed $600, micro shading classes that costed over $1,000. I invested so much into my beauty career trying to figure out what I want to do, because once you get into the beauty industry, you don't really know which way or which direction you want to go. So you invest in everything trying to figure out, okay, maybe this is what I want. Now maybe this is what I want. When it comes to waxing, people don't, I feel like people don't feel like they have to invest so much into waxing. But they have to understand that waxers, we work hard on our craft. This is not just waxing. You could injure somebody, you could pull somebody's skin. People will pay for other career teachings, but they don't want to pay that same amount for a wax course. It takes some time to become a great waxer. To become a great waxer, you have to make sure that you're being very observant of your clients. I've heard a lot of horror stories about how clients are getting burned with the waxes. I'm hearing horror stories about how certain types of waxes leaves a lot of ingrowns and bumps. I'm hearing horror stories of how wax gets stuck on someone and they're unable to take it off. I'm hearing horror stories of clients paying full price for waxes and the waxer is leaving so much hair on the skin after the wax. These are the things that if you work on, you can become an incredible waxer. Another thing about becoming a waxer or esthetician is, well, in every career that you do, is customer service. You want to make sure that your clients are comfortable. You want to make sure that your clients are happy. You want to make sure you have great conversations with them. And even if you're a quiet person, you ask them how their day was. You don't have to get too personal with the clients, but just ask them like little questions like that. You want to make them comfortable. You want to make them want to come back. My clients are so important to me. I have a good time with everybody that come in here. We have great conversation. It's a great vibe. I'm not just waxing you. I'm either telling you a story, you're telling me a story. Customer service is the #1 thing aside of the quality of service. The next question I get is, would I expand my business? I definitely would, but I hesitate on it because I strive for perfection. And if I don't feel like I'm nowhere near that, I'm not interested in expanding at the moment, because I want to make sure that my foundation, which is this spot right here, is exactly where I want it to be before I start branching out and start expanding. Another question is, what is the best way to market your beauty brand? Social media, in person. With social media, you want to make so much content, back to back, reels, YouTube videos, TikTok videos, just be all over social media. You have to be in people's face. You have to be in people's face. Because once you're not in people's face, they will forget about you. You want to be consistent on social media. There were times where I wasn't consistent because a lot of times when you have a business, your personal life really gets in the way and it makes you want to shut everything down. And I realized that once I get off of social media for too long, people forget about me. But then when I come back hard and I'm posting consistent, and that's when people start coming back. That's why it's very important to meditate, to ground yourself, and to have some type of control over your personal life, because it will affect your business life. It can cause you to lose everything just because you're going through a depression, or just because, you know, things are not working the way you want it to work and you just want to quit everything that you're doing. So it's just very important to, as a business owner, to be grounded in your real life, and that's going to help your business grow even better. Another question that I have gotten was, how do I deal with waxers that are down talking my page or criticizing me because of the type of content I put? Well, the answer is I don't care. I don't care because I literally am living my own best life. I do what I want. I run my business the way I want. I post the videos that I want. There's nobody here to control me. There's no one here to tell me what to do. This is my business, and I'm gonna run it the way I want to run it. And the difference between me and a lot of people, I don't sit there talking bad about other people that's in my business. For what? I'm not really worried about other people, because I literally am living in my own world, and I am enjoying my own world, and I'm completely at peace. I'm a very, very grounded person, and all I focus on is expanding myself, expanding my brand, taking care of my family. So that's how I deal with that. It really doesn't bother me. I see so much for myself and my business. I'm very passionate about my business, and I just see great things that are coming my way, and I'm so excited about it. I've worked so hard. I remember I used to do like couples facials at the same time. I would have like 2 beds and go back and forth, back and forth. I remember those days. My first business was at the flea market. It was so many years ago. It was an epic fail. Everybody was making fun of it because it was like I was getting no clientele. I took some year off and I started waxing and doing makeup. I wanted to get back into my business, so I ended up doing business in living rooms. I did 2 different living rooms, and after like a month, I got kicked out of that. And I didn't know where I was gonna take my business then. And I ended up getting an office space, and I was in that space for about 4 years. And that building, it is what it is. It was a great starting point. I built a lot of clientele there. It's just that building was just not for me. I wanted more privacy and more cleanliness. So I ended up moving here. Someone offered me a space, and they really enjoyed my work. They were very confident about what I could bring to the table. Ever since I moved here, it's amazing. This location is amazing. I have my own restroom. It's clean. It's decorated very well. I added some chandeliers. I added a brick wall. Added some curtains. This room was light blue, and I painted it different shades of gray. I love the aesthetic, so I love it here. And then I started working on my products, and now this is where I'm at now. Just trying to figure out, where do I want to move next. I lay down at nighttime. I'm thinking of my next marketing plan. I'm thinking of my next opportunities. I am very calculated, everything that I do, because I want everything to be done a specific way. And I love the fact that there are so many girls who are inspired by me to start their business, and I always let them know it's very hard to run a business. It was nice that I would sleep here and just cry because everything was not working out the way I wanted it to. I am in a good place in my life. I'm in a good place with my daughter. I'm in a good place with my business. I just want that everyone who's trying to open a business to really be passionate about it, really put the work in. And it's not gonna be an easy journey, it's not, but you can do it, but you can really do it. Anyways, I'm about to be done with this video, and I'm gonna go ahead and quickly upload the video that I said I would, which is basically my skincare products. So thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.